Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video we are going to understand what is AWS VPC. So VPC stands for Virtual Private Cloud. You can think of VPC like your own data center which you are going to set up on cloud. So as it's your own data center, your own private cloud, it means you are going to manage all the resources which you are going to create as part of this virtual private cloud network. Suppose you have provisioned a EC2 instance, then you are completely responsible to manage that EC2 instance, like how traffic will flow, how people will access. So everything you are going to manage. So you have to generally manage the IP range, you have to manage a security group, you have to manage route tables, you have to manage a internet gateway or maybe net gateway. So everything you are going to manage as part of your virtual private cloud. So in short, you can think of like a private network which you are going to set up on AWS, where you or only authorized user will have access. None other users cannot enter in your virtual private cloud until you will not allow it. So let's quickly understand. Suppose this is our virtual private cloud, and here we have defined a range called suppose 10.0.0.0/24. Okay, sorry, okay, or let's give 24. This is the big range. So this particular range you define your VPC when you create, and here what you will do to create a multiple subnet or multiple smaller network of this range. What we generally do, we create a smaller network, maybe 1 2 3 based on the requirement. So suppose we have three subnets, subnet 1, subnet 2 and subnet 3, and under these subnet basically we will start creating our resources. For example, EC2, ECR, EKS, S3. S3 is a global service. It's like basically what all the resources you want to provision, you can provision as part of these subnets. So what the purpose of VPC? The very first thing, you are going to isolate your resources. Suppose this is your public subnet, and here what application or whatever application you are going to host, that should be accessible from internet. So here you will attach or you will allow a traffic to internet, and this is your private subnet, for example, and here you don't want internet connection because here you have hosted your database. So based on route tables you can define, okay, this traffic needs to go to internet, or we have to restrict the traffic to any of the subnets. So based on our requirement we define multiple subnets, and we will provision the resources as part of these subnets. Now let's understand the key component. So the very first component, here you can see a security group and a network access control list. So basically security group and network access control list both help us to restrict the traffic to our virtual private cloud network, but they both work on a different layer. Security group basically work at instance level, for example EC2, and network ACL control work at subnet level. So suppose if you want to allow traffic on port 80, you can add on security group level, or if you want to restrict the traffic on your complete network itself, then you can use a network access control list, because this network control list will have high priority. First the validation will happen on subnet level, then it will go to a instance level. Another component here we have is route table. So route table is like a navigation system. So basically with the help of route tables, the traffic flow. So like route tables basically navigate, okay, in which resources or in which subnet the traffic needs to flow. Another component we have subnets, so which we already discussed in our previous slides, like we can isolate our resources with the help of subnets. Then we have internet gateway and net gateway, another component. So internet gateway generally we attach on public subnet where we need a internet access, And NAT gateway generally we use when we need a one-way traffic. What does it mean basically? Suppose you have a EC2 instance on your private subnet and you want to download any softwares, but there are no internet connection on your private network, or sorry, a private subnet. In that case, you can utilize a service called NAT gateway. So you can download the package from internet, but if someone from internet try to access your EC2 instance, they cannot access it. So basically that's what is a one-way communication or one-way traffic flow. And another component here we have peering. Suppose in your network or in your AWS account you have multiple virtual private cloud and you have multiple resources as part of each VPC, then and you want to stabilize a private communication between all the resources or all the subnets, sorry, all the virtual private cloud. In that case, you can create a peering service. So let me go to my another image. Okay, it got stuck. Okay, sorry, let me close this. So this is a sample architecture which I have put it here. So this is the AWS region where we have a virtual private cloud, and in virtual private cloud we have a big IP range. And this particular big IP range we have breakdown in a smaller range which is called a subnet. So one is private subnet and another is public subnet, and you can see let me take a marker. So you can see these first two digit remains same in all the subnets, and last two digit basically differentiate or will be changed. So based on these range, while 1.0, 2.0, you will distribute or you will create a multiple subnets. So and then in the public subnet or private subnets, we can provision our resources like EC2 or any other resources which you want. And as I told you, the security group work at instance level and network access control list work at subnet level. And the traffic flow will happen like if somebody is sitting on internet and trying to access any resources inside your VPC, they has to go through the internet gateway. So in this video, want to give a quick overview of VPC and its component. If you want a complete video on this, I will put a link in description box so you can go and watch it. That's all for today. See you next video. Thank you so much.